Taiwanese brand Optoma has been long known for redefining the DLP projector segment and especially for competing with the market favorites LCD brands. Now officially launched in the year 2002, Optoma really became popular in the Indian home cinema markets with their two models which were like the most defining models for Optoma in the Indian home cinema market. The first one was their laser technology based UH-Z65 model, which is a regular throw model, and the second model was their Optoma P1, which was the laser ultra short throw projector model. Now both these projectors actually created a lot of waves in the Indian home cinema segment for this brand Optoma, and today with us we have got one of their latest launched Ultra HD, that is the UHD 33 model, which claims to be one of the fastest gaming as well as home cinema projector that is available in the market, which is 240 Hz and has got the lowest input lag of 4.2 milliseconds. Now while I take a minute to open this true 4K immersive projector from Optoma, why don't you drop your queries about this particular model in the comments below. By the way, to those of you who do not know me, I am Tanmay Mehta, your home technology consultant from Touchwood Automations, and I have been always on a mission to guide people like you with right information so that you can make wise decisions when it comes to buying anything and everything in home cinema industry. So if you have liked this initiative of mine, do not forget to subscribe to my channel right here, right now, because it is just going to make me realize that I am really helping you build great home theaters. So this is the projector. We have got two power cords along with it. One which is a 2-pin, one which is 3-pin. And then here is the remote control. Some of the key highlights that I intend to check with this particular projector are: number one, the DLP 4K XPR technology, which is nothing but their technology to upscale the resolution to 4K in spite of having not a native 4K processor. So basically the XPR is the cross polarization ratio technology which this particular Texas Instruments company uses, which is manufacturing the DLP chipsets and supplying to most of the DLP brands including the BenQ projectors. The second highlight that we are going to check is the dynamic black, which according to Optoma allows you to control the light output coming from this particular lamp, and it can actually increase the contrast ratio by up to 3 times. So that is one key highlight that I am interested to check in this particular projector. The third highlight is one of their master highlight, which is the Optoma Game Master, which gives you a 21:9 ultra wide screen. It gives you an enhanced HDR effect and it gives you an input lag of only 4.2 milliseconds when the source is at 1080p 240 Hz. That is full HD at 240 Hz, and this is important because this projector claims to be one of the fastest gaming projector. So we are going to check that how much is that really effective. The fourth highlight that we are going to check is the shadow boost effect. Now this again according to Optoma is one of the feature wherein they are actually creating the darker environments like the black environments much more clearer in terms of finding out small details inside those darker areas. So that is again something which is there in the game display mode of this particular projector, and we are going to check that particular highlight as well. And the fifth highlight is the ISF display mode setting, which actually allows us to save the calibration according to day, night as well as 3D viewing. So you have got 3 presets which you can calibrate with the ISF standards. So these are the top 5 highlights that I am interested to check in this particular projector. So let's get started and check with the projector what it can project on this screen. The first impression on the screen really seems to be very good. While the 3600 lumens of lamp output makes the image brighter even with the ambient light, the 10 lakhs:1 contrast makes the image stronger without any lights. In this video, we have kept the image mode as HDR and the brightness mode is dynamic. Now the image looks really impressive in both the sides, wherein you have lights on and you have lights off. During certain times the colors though seems to be little saturated on and off. Now for this mode the input content ideally needs to be in HDR too. But in case if the content is not in HDR format, then you have to change the image setting to HDR simulation, and this is how the projection looks like in that case. Now the mode on the side is cinema, where the image whiteness reduces to a great extent. This mode ideally we recommend to use only in darker ambience. According to Optoma, the HDR simulation mode can achieve colors closer to the real high dynamic range gamut. The brightness, contrast, tint, color sharpness changes every time you change the image preset in this particular modes. Now the next image mode is game. The shadow boost feature, which I highlighted before, actually gets activated only when you use this particular mode. Now while keeping the image mode as game, we are now also seeing a side-by-side image of the enhanced gaming mode, which then shifts the image resolution back to 1080p, but the refresh rate here increases. And this is where you can actually achieve that 240 Hz refresh rate which Optoma promises to deliver with this gaming projector. Now one of the common problems with most of the DLP projectors is their grains. You can actually feel these grains in this projector too, especially during constant switch from full light to full dark scenes. We will also now check the various brightness modes with a constant image to see the difference in the output. There are 4 brightness modes, and all these modes are being played right now in the HDR display mode. So the first one is the brightness, or we call it as bright. Then the second is dynamic. Then you have got eco and you have got eco plus. So these are the 4 brightness modes that are there on the screen. Now while you are also checking these brightness modes as well as various image modes, don't forget to let us know that which is your favorite mode in the comments below. Optoma UHD33 has 8 segment color wheel, that is RGBW, RGBW. It also has REC709 color gamut coverage, and it can cover a screen size of 30 inches to 300 inches diagonally. Now the ideal applications of this projector can vary from a media room to a fully lit ambient room. The plastic remote has got backlit, as you can see here, which makes it easier for this particular projector to be used even in darker rooms. Now one of the other surprises to us, as you all also noticed, was the optical output that this particular projector has on its rear panel. Now I know for a fact that not really we are going to use it, but during certain times it may come in handy. So that's the benefit of having an optical output, which actually surprised us when we saw it in this particular projector. Now before I jump on to the final verdict and give you my opinion on this particular projector, let us know that which is the model that you are planning to compare this particular projector with in the comments below, and you never know, we might as well do that particular video only for you. Now if you have also got more queries apart from this comparison or about this particular projector, then do not forget to use the link in bio, which is the T20 link, wherein you and I can talk for 20 minutes and I help you build a great home cinema experience and answer all your queries. So do you check out that. And now coming back to the projector's final verdict, Optoma UHD33 projector for me is really an amazing projector. Certain features that I genuinely felt needed an upgrade was lens shift, because it's pain to always keep the projector right in the middle. There's a small 1 inches shadow which I have seen comes onto the screen, which personally speaking not very much fan of. The remote operation not very great, it's a little slow to react. Also whenever you try to change some features on this using the remote, the screen gets frozen for some time. So that is another thing that I feel needs to be upgraded. And the third thing is a buzzing sound. You won't believe we tried actually playing around with the test pattern as well as the HDR setting, and for 3 times the projector constantly gave some buzzing sound and the image was just totally like blank. So these are the only 3 things which I felt needs an upgrade. Regardless to these drawbacks, Optima can be one of the first choices for not just the gamers but also for the home cinema buyers who want a low noise but a mighty colorful performance picture when calibrated properly from this particular projector. Now that's it from my end, guys, in this particular video. I hope that this video has helped you make wise decisions and has got you correct information. If you are able to achieve that, then do not forget to subscribe to my channel right here, right now, and show us that love and support. While me, Tanmay Mehta, your audiovisual consultant or home theatre wale bhaiya from Touchwood Automations, will keep on creating more such content just for you, and I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you.